channel. I just wanted to show you guys a really quick video on how I achieved my faux locks, bohemian locks, goddess locks, whatever you want to call them. I wanted to make them as distressed looking as possible. That way they have more of a natural texture and a natural look. So I'm going to show you the hair that I used, and I'm also going to show you how I wrap them. Normally when I do my faux locks, I do them crochet. This was actually my first time doing them individually myself, and I think I did a pretty good job for it being my first time. So I just wanted to show you guys the hair that I used. To wrap the hair, I used two different colors, which is the Jamaican twist Marley hair, and I used it in the number 4, and also, as you guys can see, I used it in the number 27 as well. The number here it is right here. The number 27 actually was a mistake. I meant to use number 30, but it still came out fine to me. Now, as far as the braiding, I used actually 3 different colors and 3 different types of curls. So this one, we have a number 27, and the beach curl is actually an ombre. It's going down from number 1 into the number 7. And then I also used a cozy curl texture. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I used that in number 27 and also a number 1. And then I have one more curl. Let me see if I can find one here. Right here. This is the Waterwave curl, and I used that in number 27 as well. So the things that you are going to need is you're going to need your crochet needle, a brush, scissors, the hair, and a lighter. Only if you need to use a lighter. I use a lighter maybe on 90% of my hair. The ones that really didn't secure well at the bottom, which I'll show you how to use that as well. You don't want to burn the ends too much because you want it to flow freely at the ends. Now, this hairstyle can be kind of rough on your natural hair, only because you can't get to your hair once it's wrapped. You can only get to the scalp. You cannot do anything with your hair, so it's very important that you do use a very good deep conditioner before you do this style. And also what I did was take some coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil, as well as the deep repair conditioning cream, as well as the daily oil moisturizer, which is both by Cantu, and I mixed those in a bowl. And what I did was, after I parted my hair into the section and before I braid my hair, I just put on a really good amount and really focusing on the ends, because natural hair does dry really quick, and especially if you have 4C hair like me. Okay, so for this one, I already did the braid, so you want to make sure that the braid is secure. And for your base, you're going to need a piece of the Marley hair, and you're going to need a piece of the braiding hair. And I forgot to mention, each curl pattern that you see is all from Freetress Braid. They have a lot of different curl patterns. I would just say just to get one that you like. What I am going to do, first we're going to make both of the hair distressed. So at the end of the Marley hair, you see that the ends are neat. If you can see here, we're going to actually pull those apart to make them taper. Pull them a little. And this is really going to secure the lock once it's wrapped. Just pull those ends apart. Now with this hair, you're going to brush. And I want to also, just to keep in mind, I did mix and match the colors as I went in. So whatever color you want to use is fine. So as far as my braiding, I started maybe an inch after. I don't know if you guys can see that. That way it does give room for the crochet needle as well as the hair to go through. So you're going to put the crochet needle through. And I'm just grabbing the hair. You're going to put the hair through the crochet needle, secure the latch, and you're going to just pull it through. And you can do one at a time if you can't get it all through, but this way just saves more time. After you pull it through, you're going to pull one end onto the side. So now it should look like this. You're going to grab one end, which is going to be the end that you wrap with. So you want to make sure you have a piece of the braiding hair and also the end of the marling hair. And the hair that is braided onto your hair, and the other ends are going to be your base. So you're going to hold them in separate hands. And as you begin to wrap, you'll notice that the root is going to get tighter. I actually wrap the root 3 times. And you should be able to see it tightening up there. And then I continue down. And then I wrap each section or each area twice before moving down. And you're going to keep them as close together as possible. And you are going to make it as tight as possible. Okay, so now this piece is thinning. You have about this much left. Now I'm going to take the marley hair and move it over, and I'm going to combine that and just continue down my wrap. Okay, now the curly hair has ran out, so I'm going to take my other curly hair, move it over, and continue the wrap. So it should all just flow down together. And with this way, you don't have to worry about adding extra hair. You can just add on as you go down. And it's your preference how far you want to go down. Personally with me, I stopped. I did some higher and some lower just so it doesn't look as neat. So right here, let's see, I would normally with some of them maybe stop about right here and have this much left. And what I would do is, so both of these aren't hanging at the bottom, I would just go back up and cut one off so there's only one left. But for this video, I'm going to just combine it. Actually, just for this one, I'm going to combine it. Just combine it here, and we're going to continue the wrap. Okay, so I have this much left to wrap and this much hanging. So in order to secure this, I'm just going to wrap it back up. Okay, so that is how it looks, and when you let go it does loosen up a little bit, but it is secure. Now I am going to show you as far as using a lighter. If you don't believe that it is secure, you can always go back in with the lighter to burn the ends, but you don't want to let the lighter sit on it because you don't want the ends to be too burned and have them stick together. So if you can see where the end of the wrap, I don't know if you guys can see that, but the lighter and really quick. That's all you need to do. Okay, and this is the end of it. And like I said, I used 3 different curl patterns, 3 different colors. And I normally use, I did use shells for my style. I normally use the gold silver jewelry, but those fade too quick for me. So if that is something that you do want to use, I would recommend to just coat them with clear nail polish first before you put them on. That way the color will last a little bit longer. Now as far as my edges, I do not braid them or twist them in. I just simply gel them down with my Eco Styler gel and my toothbrush. As I mentioned earlier, my hair is natural, but I do relax my edges. It is what it is. The ends, they may tangle a little bit, or they may start looking matted. So what you can do is take some oil, moisturizer, any type of moisturizer, any type of conditioner, and just simply put it on the ends of the hair.